Hi, my name is Nigel Spence, a chef and owner of Ripe Kitchen and Bar in Mount Vernon, New York. Today I'm going to show you how to make a melted butter dip for lobster. You can't really have lobster without having some kind of melted butter to go with it. And just regular melted butter is a little bit boring, so I figured that today I would make it a little bit different so that you could enjoy something a little more elegant for your lobster party. So the first thing you need when you're melting butter is butter. The next thing you need is a hot pan or hot saucepan. So I'm going to transfer right over here, and we're going to put, this is whole unsalted butter. I don't like to use salted butter because I like to add the salt at the end so I can decide how much salt I would like to put in the butter. So this is pure unsalted butter. Don't use any butter substitutes. Don't use butter blend. Don't use any of those brand name margarine type things. You want real butter, real whole butter. That's the only way to go. So the trick to melting butter the right way is that you want to gently heat the butter so that it melts slowly, and it will start to simmer a little bit around the edges, and it will begin to foam a little bit. You want to skim the foam off of the top and allow the milk solids to drop to the bottom of the pan. While the milk solids are falling to the pan and the butter is melting, I like to add a little bit of garlic flavor to it. The garlic will also drop to the bottom with the milk solids, and even if it doesn't, whichever parts of the garlic, whatever amount of garlic stays to the top, you can always use a strainer and strain it off. But you do want to have a good bit of garlic flavor in with the melted butter. Once the butter is completely melted, you've skimmed off the foam from the top, and the milk solids fall to the bottom. You're then going to take the pot, and you can strain it, but while you're straining, you have to be careful not to add back the milk solids that have dropped to the bottom, because then you're going to cloud the melted butter again. The butter, once it's melted and the milk solids are removed, it's going to look very clear. That's also called drawn butter. Once that's done, I'm going to take the drawn butter and I'm going to flavor it a little bit. So once this is done, I'm going to strain it. It's going to have the garlic flavor in there already. And this is what it's going to look like once it's done melting and strained. I then like to squeeze a bit of lemon juice in there to give it that zing. I like it very lemony, so I add the juice of one whole lemon. Then I'll add some cilantro. Then I'll be adding a little bit of salt. You can add as much or as little salt as you prefer. I like a lot of salt to bring out the flavor of the cilantro and the lemon. So essentially you have here a drawn butter or a clarified butter that has lemon juice, salt, and cilantro to just kind of give it that fresh taste to it. And all you do from here is bring this to your party table, dip your lobster pieces in, and have a great time. My name is Nigel Spence from Ripe Kitchen and Bar in Mount Vernon, New York. Thanks for watching.